Welcome to Mama Beyond Sight, and I am your host, and my name is Sandra. Welcome to Spiritual Dream Interpretation Journal. Today's question is, why is spiritual elusive dreaming so difficult to remember? If you are interested in more content, join us in discovering some hidden truths and answers from our dreams. I am your host, and my name is Sandra. Welcome to our session with dream journaling, spiritual dream journaling. And today's question is, why is it so difficult to remember spiritual elusive dreaming? And I will base it on my experiences along with my teachings from my elders. Okay? And once again, if you have any interpretations or any form of dreams that you don't understand and want to share with the community, that is great. Just leave a comment in the comment box below. And on to our subject. Why is it so difficult to remember spiritual elusive dreaming? And we spoke about elusive dreaming and how those dreams are simple, are easy to remember. And we could get more into that at a later video. But these dreams are usually constructed. All right. Spiritual elusive dreamings is something much more than that. Okay. It's a connection with the universe. It's a connection to spirit. These are moments where we transcend for who knows how long, that we sleep. It could be 2 or 3 minutes. It could be an hour. It could be the whole entire 8 hours that you sleep, if you sleep for that long. There's no measurement time that I could give you actually. But what I could actually say is, when we sleep, we all, our spirit, our soul comes out of our bodies and travels the world, travels to the other side where spirits are, travels to meet up with our higher self, which in Santeria or espiritual we call Ebe Aje and Ebe Orum. It's just our higher self, and Ebe Aje gives us messages and helps us, guides us, in this life path that we have. So when we have these spiritual dreams, we could categorize it in 3 parts, and once again, we're speaking spiritually. Okay, so we could categorize it conscious, unconscious, and semi-conscious. And I'll give you examples of those. All right. When we are conscious of energy, when we are conscious of our spiritual surroundings, okay, we could connect or have these visions with spirit, not only when we sleep, but when we are fully awake, right? I could be sitting here and I'll hear some chatter in my ear, or I'll see a vision play out uh, in my third eye as a message. You understand? That's how I don't want to say real spiritualists, you know, because most people read the tarot cards from a book. You know, they learn the meanings from a book. I have done that also, but I allow spirit to show me. I allow spirit to guide me. I allow spirit to speak. It's her or himself to you. Okay? So that's a difference. So that's conscience. All right? When you're fully awake and you're contacting spirit. Now unconscious would be when you're sleeping and you're receiving these messages. Okay? You are not totally uh aware or in all your faculties of the elements around you or where you are at your sleep moment. All right. Unconscious is a person that we could put two different examples, but in our sleep state, most people, they are unconscious, they unaware, or they're not open-minded or open-hearted to the voices of spirit. Okay, so you would have a glimpse of this message, but you don't retain it. You don't retain it. You know, you'll be surprised how many times your spirit has went to meet Ebe Ajay, and you don't remember these journeys because you're not fully open to this energy. So surely you're not going to remember anything, you know. And I have mentioned before, when spirit gives you a message or showing you a sign in your sleep, uh, they usually don't repeat. So, you know, when you're intact in the elements of your surroundings, when you are open minded, uh, you will, when you wake up, you will remember, but you have to quickly jot it down. All right. You have to quickly jot it down because it doesn't stay long in your mind. Because remember, it's not you, it's your soul that's bringing back this message. Hope that you understand that. And if you didn't, I will find another way to explain it. All right. But that's one way of unconscious, being unconscious when you are spiritually elusive dreaming. All right. The best thing to help yourself out is journaling and meditation and setting up your environment when you sleep. And I'll have another video if you're interested in that. Um, the second part to that is when a spiritualist um, serve is serving spirit, and not all spiritualists do this. We call them a maltera or a caballo de monte. All right. This is a person, this is a spiritualist that is able to receive the soul of the spirit of another um spirit, right? A spirit that is not live here in this earth, um into their body. When there's a misa or a spiritual table, this is the only time that this should happen. um so these chosen people will receive the spirit in their body, and your true self, your soul will still be there, but it becomes unconscious. All right. And the one that's taking hold of the body is the your spiritual guide, okay, or angel, you know, that needs to give a message to whomever is in front of them, right? So that's unconscious. Now, when the spirit leaves the person's body and the person awakens, you know, comes out of that trance, if you want to call it, they will not remember what the spirit shared, or you know, if it gave any rituals, etc. The person that has allowed the spirit to take over their body, they won't remember, because remember, they are unconscious, you know. And this is the importance of other people that are in that um misa, to write down these things that the spirit says. So those are two different definition to unconsciousness: spiritual unconsciousness, and then the third is semi-unconscious. You know, semi-unconscious spiritually is a person that's always um with spirit piggybacking, if you want to say it that way. All right. This is a person that's very often here and there in the spiritual world. This is a person that is always connected. Is always connected. All right. And when you're semi-conscious, when you are here um in this plane, and also very easily go behind the veil, you are the spiritual elusive dreams will retain longer. Okay, this is the moments that you will see more and understand more. All right, it's a process to get from one point to another. Again, um, people believe that spirituality has a magic wand and poof, there you go. No, this takes practice and dedication and honor, as everything else. All right, but yeah, reaching this point takes a lot of time and responsibility. All right. There's many people that have utilized these things for no good, right? But anyway, spiritual elusive dreaming is just that, a better connection with spirit. That's simple, you know. When you in tune with the universe, when you're able to bring back tools or messages from behind the veil. All right. And once again, not everyone remembers the whole entire dream. But if you remember one part, one word, that's all you needed. Okay. So stay tuned. With that, I'm clear. Stay tuned for more um, dream journaling And I'm going to, my next video, I will share out, we'll speak about why colors or numbers or faces are so important in our spiritual um, dreams, in our spiritual elusive dreams. Why is these things so important? And why do I feel to take certain parts of these dreams, whether it's numbers or colors or essence, as a sign? All right? If you're interested in that, stay tuned. And with that, I'm clear, my lovelies. Remember, when you shine your light out into the world, you want it to reach far and wide. Make sure the light at home shines bright and strong. I am your host, and my name is Sandra. Thank you, and welcome to my new subscribers. And we are gearing up for our 300 milestone gratitude fest. Hope I see you there. Be blessed and be well, my lovelies. And here we go with come on, pucker up. Yeah, we can't not leave without the smoochy face. Later. Smooches.